now on that row between the Sun's man in Manchester and Louis Van Gaal. Neil Custis joins us live from Manchester. Hello to you, Neil. Remind us what happened.
Oh, hello, Kate.
Hiya. Remind us what happened.
Well, towards the end of the press conference after the Newcastle game, Louis is obviously frustrated that thrown away a 2-0 and 3-2 lead to once again draw, and he was asked by another journalist about Wayne Rooney, and Louis accused that journalist of having criticised Rooney, which he actually hadn't. And as he walked off, I was sort of taking the mick a bit out of the journalist, and which we do between each other. And Louis turned round and said, "And you, fat man," referring to me, saying I criticised Rooney as well, which I haven't either. In fact, we've been quite supportive of Rooney through a difficult time, but he just picks on anybody. The media are easy targets, you know, as you well know, and he just reacted like that. I mean, it's heat of the moment stuff. He was clearly frustrated at the time. I think we'll have to sometimes cut managers a bit of slack when it's so soon after, you know, a high pressure football match and he is under pressure. I mean, myself and the paper have taken it on the chin, or chins in my case, and you know, tried to make a bit of a joke of it. You know, we've put up a challenge that, you know, can Louis earn more points than I can lose pounds between now and the end of the season?
And can he?
The way it's going, I might only have. Well, the way it's going, I might only have to lose half a stone, but I've targeted 2 stone, which is 28 points. So let's see if Manchester United can get that, and I can lose the 28 pounds.
What's your regime?
Well, I mean, I already keep. It might not look it, you know, with your wide-angle lens, but I do actually keep fit. You know, I up until I've injured my knee recently, I do a lot of 5 and 10k runs. I go to the gym, I do weights, I've got a personal trainer. But also, unfortunately, I also go down the pub with my mates, probably too often. So one negates the other, as my wife keeps reminding me. But yeah, I'm determined. I've done it before when I put my mind to it, and I'm determined to do it again. And Paddy Power have kindly put up £1,000 to the charity of our choices, you know, Manchester United Foundation, probably all mine, the Rich Red Cross, for whoever wins it.
Losing 2 stone by the end of the season is a big ask, though, isn't it?
Well, just got to be determined, Kay. You know, I've got to stay out the Fletcher Moss pub in Didsbury. I've got to eat the right things, avoid takeaways, avoid Foster's Lager, and then I'll be okay. It might be a bit dull, but you know, I'm determined to do it, and I haven't got a choice now because it's been all over my paper, and as now we're on Sky News, so my kids are going to keep me to it, and my wife's going to keep me to it. So I haven't got a choice really.
Yeah, I mean, you won't be able to name drop all those sponsors, will you, if you manage to get £28 off? But as far as him insulting you is concerned, others are available, of course. As far as insulting you is concerned, I mean, when he said you, fat man, were you not offended?
Well, at the time we couldn't hear it properly. It was only I just thought he said "and you," and it wasn't until it sort of came out on Twitter later on of what he'd said. Offended, not particularly. You know, he's pointing out that I am overweight, and yeah, and I want to do something about it. But I just think it's childish. I think it's crass. I think it's a sort of a, as I say, it's, you know, if it's said to school kids in the playground, it's called bullying. But I'm a lot thicker skinned than that. Well, obviously too thicker skinned according to Louis. So I can handle that.
What are you going to do if, I mean, because they have to get 28 points as well, and as an Arsenal fan, let me tell you, they're not gonna. So when you win, how are you going to be able to handle that, and what's the atmosphere going to be like in the press conferences?
Well, if I win, I'll be having 10 pints and a curry that night, I think, probably. Well, I mean, let's just hope that Louis is still here by then, because right now,
shots fired.
No, I mean, honestly, I want him to stay because despite all this, I do actually like him. You know, I think he's been good with the media. I think he never ducks a question. He always faces it. He had the hissy fit at Christmas when he stormed out and told us to eat our mince pies, which I didn't have one, I have to add. But, you know, for the media, he has been good, and he hasn't ducked anything, and he's faced up to the problems Manchester United are having. But if they were to lose against Liverpool on Sunday, you know, the clamour from the fans will grow, and it's going to be difficult for the board, who have been good in supporting them, you know, with cash to buy players. They can't be faulted in that, but the football has been poor. The football's been as bad as it's been probably for 35 years, and And the results aren't coming now. As I said, 1 win and 8. David Moyes never had a run like that. David Moyes was actually doing better at this stage of the season in his one season than Van Gaal's doing now, and he's had 2 seasons at it and an awful lot more money. So these are just facts. This isn't me having a go. This isn't me being bitter or anything like that. These are just facts which Manchester United fans know very well and are very concerned about.
A final thought: even if you do win, presumably you're still going to keep going until you get that 2 stone off.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I want to keep it off. I'm aiming for 3. Getting into middle age now, you know, it's getting important to stay fit. So I'll keep trying. Maybe if you have me back on in 2 months and maybe compare this picture to another one of me standing in the same place. See how
You've already been looking at our running order, haven't you? That's exactly what we're going to do. We'll see you then. Good luck.
Oh, is it all right?
Thanks for now. Appreciate
it.
Thanks a lot, Neil. Thanks. Neil Custis from The Sun, who is determined to lose £28 by May.